Hey, what's up? This is Shane with Tezos Bakers. Just want to do a real quick video. If you don't know, Tezos has undergone some major protocol changes in 2024. What I love about the Tezos network is its governance process. That's what always drew me to the chain. So, unlike other cryptocurrencies, Tezos is self-amending. What does that mean? So, prior to this, if a blockchain needed a protocol change, what they would do is they would fork the chain, just like they have Bitcoin and they have Bitcoin Gold, they have Bitcoin Silver. They would make all these different forks with different protocol changes built into them. But what happens is the community kind of splits apart when that happens. So Tezos, to resolve and solve that issue and that problem, they created a governance process where new ideas to the protocol can be proposed, voted on, and actually implemented all via the chain. So it's a great governance process, and it has proven to work with Tezos over years. Now, 2024, in my opinion, has the best changes to the Tezos protocol since the history of the ICO in 2017. And it's in regards to the new staking feature. Before, we were liquid proof of stake, meaning that you could move your tokens around. And what you would do is you would delegate your Tezos to a baker. And the baker is the validator on the Tezos network. And as they validate the blocks on the chain, they would earn a reward, and they would share some of that reward with you based upon how many Tezos you delegated to them. It's a great system. It was working great, but we have actually even improved upon it. Now we have another feature added, which is actually truly staking your Tezos. So you can delegate as you were doing before, or you can actually stake now. Staking is skin in the game, okay? That's what it really means. Skin in the game. You're putting your Tezos up, but unlike delegation, they are actually locked down as a deposit, if you will. For 11 or 12 days, your tokens are locked. They stay in your wallet. You keep control of them the whole time. They never go to the baker or the validator, but you're kind of putting up your stack as a deposit to help them earn more rewards that in turn, the protocol will now pay out to you. The rewards are now double if you stake your coins versus delegating. So to me, it's really a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you stake, try to earn double the rewards? Well, there's a new issue. If you have skin in the game, right? What does that mean? You have a deposit. Those deposits are there to prevent the baker from pretty much misbehaving, double baking, not doing their due diligence. And that's what keeps the Tezos chain so secure. So in the history of the Tezos network, it has happened a few times, instances of this double baking. And if that does happen and your baker double bakes and you're staking with them, you do get dinged. You get dinged a penalty, a percentage of your tokens that you staked, along with the baker's stake, right? Because they have to stake their own for you to be able to stake with them. So not only does it hurt them, but it could potentially hurt you. But it's a risk versus reward situation. You're going to earn double the rewards, double the Tez into your wallet. So I started this project a couple years back. It was mainly to focus on the small to medium independent bakers on the Tezos network. And the TezosBakers.com website now has never been more important because you really, in 2024, need to know your baker. You need to know who you're staking your coins with. You need to know a little bit about their operation, and you need to build that trust that they're going to do their due diligence and keep up as a baker and do what they need to do to make sure your Tez are earning the rewards that you deserve as you stake your deposit, right? So very interesting stuff. And that's what I love about Tezos is you can actually reach out to these small bakers. We have a really great community. So great, in fact, I was just an ICO investor and they got me learning about baking and I tried it and it was so difficult and I couldn't do it. I gave up. But with the new changes in 2024, because I enjoy the fact that the rewards are now paid out via the protocol. The baker doesn't have to go in there manually and pay out. So to me, that was a huge incentive to make it easier to start your own Tezos bakery. So I decided to give it another shot. Now, keep in mind, I have no computer background. I needed to know Linux and Ubuntu, and I didn't know any of that stuff. I didn't even know what it was. So I had a background pretty much of nothing as far as computer related, software related, type command line interface, nothing. And I'll be honest with you, to me, it was difficult. Even with all the information that's out there, and maybe the Tezos Commons and the Tezos Foundation needs to take a note, because if I was to tell you 0 being the easiest, right, and 10 being very difficult, me starting the baker, which I just got up this month, I haven't even baked the block yet, would probably be a 7 or 8 difficulty for me personally. So it was very challenging. I had a lot of problems, had a lot of issues that I had to work through, and thankfully, we have a great community. I will say you can check out Tezos Bakers Bakery. Don't stick with me yet because I'm still learning, right? I need to build up that trust to show you I know what I'm doing, and I'm still going through those motions myself. So don't bake with me. But if you're looking to stake your coins with a baker, definitely go on tezosbakers.com. There's a lot of small bakers that I would definitely promote, like Tez Nebraska, Money Every 3 Days. Baked is amazing. Agiana's Bakery, super helpful. These folks in the community do so much good work, and they're so helpful. And where it would normally be competitive, you can really reach out and they'll just help you, because we all want to see the Tezos network succeed. So that's all I want to say. Keep following my bakery, see how I do. I'll come on and talk maybe when I bake my first block, and I'll talk more about how I got started. And if you have a Tezos bakery, if you're a small baker out there, hit me up on the website. I would love to talk Tezos with you. I love to see the community, and I love to hear from the community about what we're doing. So Tezos is still around. It's still going to do great. And behind the scenes, maybe in these kind of slow market times, we're really improving on the governance process and the protocol changes. And Tezos is going to be around for a while. I guarantee it. So keep stacking those Tez, and keep watching Tezos Bakers. Much appreciated.